just like a soldier. I keep on moving forward, always getting closer.
Hello friends and allies, and welcome to my lower spikes video. To get to the hunting area, I use this path with teleport crystals, which you can buy from Excelver. The character I will be using today is Ustabil, which is my main character. For distance fighting, I have 137 and magic level 37. The imbuement I use the best, and for prey I don't use any, since there are so many different monsters. The prey doesn't give any value. And for charms, I don't use any charms either, because this is not my main area to hunt, and therefore I think it's unworth to change the charm for this place. And since they have really low HP as well. And because of the low HP, the elemental damage charm doesn't deal very much damage. When recording the video, I were playing on 300%, which gained me 8.4 kk XP an hour, which is 4.2 on 150% and 2.8 on 100%, which is decent, but not the very best. In this spawn, you will finish a lot of charm points, and the longest time you will be here will be 10 hours, because that's the time when you're finished with Vulkongra, and monsters like Behemoth and Nightmare Scion or Virm you can finish in other places. Since there are so many other spawns which will gain you both more XP and profit, I don't really recommend this spawn for XP unless you're charm hunting, or maybe it's double XP and you want to have the spawn for free. I will recommend to go here with 2 to 3 friends and finish the charm really quickly, since the spawn is really big. This is the path I take when hunting the spawn, and each lap takes around 12 minutes, so it's a really long lap, and it's therefore I recommend to bring 1 or 2 friends, since then you can finish the charm quicker and move on to better places. For some recommendation for the spawn, I recommend 350 plus, and that you make a lot of diamond arrows, since you shouldn't swap to any crystalline arrows. You should bring a friend, and you should finish your charm as quickly as possible and never go back. And I don't think you should roll any praise as well, because it's too many monsters. And when you're hunting the spawn, you should really skip monsters and not finish them off, since you will go the same lap over and over again, and you will finish the monsters with red HP later. So I am assuming that most of you are not using the same equipment as I am, and therefore I will make some recommendation for other equipment. I recommend Demon Helmet with an imbue of Mana Leech and distance fighting, and for armor I recommend Deflorica with Vampirism, and I recommend this over the silver token armor with fire protection, since Vampirism is better in my opinion. And if you're getting a hard time, I also recommend that you imbue the Deflorica with fire protection. And for legs and boots is standard, and I really recommend the color of blue plasma and Warren Ring obviously. For recommendation of supplies, I think it's vary a lot between which level cap you are. For me, I used half and half between mana and great potions, and I used a lot of avalanches. I recommend like 1k of avalanches, and between the mana and great, I recommend half and half. Thank you guys for watching the video, I really appreciate it. And if you actually liked my content, I would be really glad if you considered liking and subscribing to me. And from here on, you can watch the rest of the hunt. And I will see you in the next video.